Hello and welcome to another new episode of Learning Simplified. Today in this tutorial we are about to create some blending effects, and in this purpose we will be requiring a solid color and an image pattern. The very first thing that I would like to mention here that a particular website or a particular visual display, it uses practically three channels in this purpose: the red channel, the green channel and the blue channel. Now all of them practically ranging from 0 to 255 bits. That means they are using a total of 256 bits of color information while displaying. All these three channels, they provide color information to the pixels, and all these color information, those are practically imposed on a particular single line channel which is known as RGB. That means this is the combination or association of three channels: red channel, green channel and the blue channel. Together they are represented as a single channel RGB, and with the aid of the alpha or opacity channel they produce an RGBA channel. So in case of a visual display or a graphics display, we practically use this RGBA channel, and we use practically 256 bits of color information for each of these channels. Now usually in case of blending mode effect, we practically use a solid base color and an image or a pattern, or blending effect can be done between two patterns. We will see both of them, but in the first case we will see how to blend between a solid color and an image pattern. After that we will be able to learn how to blend between two different patterns, two different images over here, and in the last case we will be knowing how to use these filter effects to enhance our image. But that is the scope of a later tutorial. In the very first case, all we are going to do, we are going to learn about blending effect. Now in case of blending, we have encountered such things into some graphics software that there are some particular modes are out there with which the blending occurs. Now let's talk about this highlighted or shadow tones. What is this highlighted or shadow tone? In general, an image pattern or any kind of visual display, they use three kind of tones out there, such as this mid-tone, highlighted tone and the shadow tone. So these three tones are practically used in any kind of graphics or visual display. Now among them, the highlighted tone is the part of the region where actually the light falls upon and everything gets visual and everything is in vicinity. On the other hand, there is a certain region where no light imposition practically occurs, and that area or that particular region stays into dark, and that is why it is referred as a shadow tone. On the other hand, neither the highlighted region nor the shadow region is termed as the mid-tone region. So in case of an overlay condition, this practically preserves the highlighted or shadow tones of the base color, while the pattern in this case overlays the existing pixels of the base color. In short, the pattern's highlighted or shadow tones will be taking pixel color information from the base color. Now as I have told you previously that in case of blending effects, in the first case there will be a solid color and then there will be an image pattern. So that is why the solid color will be always termed as or referred to as the base color, and the pattern will be the one that is lying above this particular base color. So in case of an overlay condition, the pattern's highlighted or shadow tones will be taking pixel color information from the base color and will distort the image accordingly. In case of a screen mode, the shadow tone of base color predominates over that of image or pattern which is lying above. On the other hand, in case of hard light mode, this mode blends the base color and the blending pattern lying above and brightens or lightens them depending upon the tonality. But in case of soft light mode, it has an opposite reaction to that of hard light. which means that it has a very gentle effect on the pattern which is lying above. And if we take black as a measurement, if we take black as a standard color, in the maximum of the other modes, it generally has no output. It practically results into a darker output case. But if we turn on this particular soft light mode over here, then this blending with black color does not completely result into a very dark or black output. Similar result goes with the white color. That means it doesn't give you a brightened image, a completely white output as we expect in case of other modes. And there are two more modes that we will be defining over here. This is the color dodge mode. This mode checks the color information in all the three channels, brightens the base color. Black has a complete dark output in this color mode. As we have told you previously that this dark output, it has a subtle or gentle effect in case of soft light mode, but in case of color dodge mode, this mode checks the color information in all the three channels and brightens the base color. Black has a complete dark output in this color mode. And in case of multiply, this mode builds up the image density. It is practically used to build up the image density. So in order to check all these effects and in order to see those things in a particular result, all we are now going to do, we are going to create a very separate div with a class name of image blender.